Welcome back. This is video number 2 in the series of realistic expenses you need to cut out of your budget. If you haven't seen the first video, go ahead and click on the button here and let's get started. The fourth one is gym memberships. Poor gym memberships, they get so much beef in the frugal world, and I have a really unpopular opinion about it because I absolutely support having a gym membership, only if you use it.
Only if you use it.
You might be person A or person B in this situation. So person A is New Year's or the beginning of summer. You find a promo, right? Because that's when gyms know that people are the most vulnerable. And so they set promos for New Year's resolutions and in the summer because they know bikini season's coming up. So let's say you buy a gym membership for $30 a month on a promo, and you use it the first 2 weekends of January and the first 2 weekends of May before you go on a Memorial Day lake house trip or something. So instead of wasting $30 a month for that gym membership times 12, which is $360 a year, that you only use 2 to 3 times a year, I mean, that's a lot of money that you're just throwing out the door for wishful thinking if you actually are going to use the membership. And so you have to be honest with yourself here. I know so many people there like, okay, if I get this membership, I'm committed. But the thing is you can be honest with yourself. Do you actually use this? So if you're that person, here's a tip that I have. Instead of buying these monthly memberships that you have to pay for 12 months, find a gym or a studio or whatever it might be that sells like a punch pass. You know, you get a little card and so sometimes you can buy 5 sessions, sometimes you can buy 10 sessions. And so this way you can really see if you like this gym and that you want to use it. And if you use up all of those punch cards, then you can say, okay, I like it. I've done 10 sessions consistently. I think now I'm gonna buy either another pack of 10 or maybe try a monthly basis. And so this way you can get your workouts in without wasting several $100s a year. Now, if you're like me and you love working out, when I lived in Houston in a more stationary setting, I used to spend $150 on CrossFit per month. And so you're probably like, oh my God, Glenda, that's so much money. And it is, $150 is a lot. But the way that I justified it was, I used to go to CrossFit 4 to 5 times a week consistently. And it was my social hour. You know, with CrossFit gyms, you build a community, you become friends with people. And so it became my social hour, especially as a solo entrepreneur. That was my social hour. So it was a great way for me to meet people and also to get a good workout and have a really healthy hobby. I believe that taking care of your health and exercising is an insurance policy because so many of the issues that are going on with people's health are preventable. And so I believe that having a healthy heart, healthy body, healthy mind, especially healthy mind, is so important for longevity. Plus, when you work out, you feel better about yourself, and who doesn't want to feel better about themselves? When I was going through my Dave Ramsey course and I was crushing debt, I had to make some changes. And so this is what I did. I used a service called ClassPass. You can go check it out. It's classpass.com for their most up-to-date information because it's been a while since I've used them. But they offered a variety of different classes at different studios that I was able to go to CrossFit, get my CrossFit fix in, but also try yoga, Pilates, aerial yoga, kickboxing, I mean just boot camps, all different kinds. And there's limitations and there's things that you need to read about in their rules, but I was only spending $70 a month and still getting my CrossFit fix, but also saving half the money that I would have been normally on my little splurge of gym memberships each month. So it is possible. You just have to find different ways to work out. You don't have to stop working out just because you are trying to get rid of debt and achieve a goal. I loved a classroom setting of being in a class, being motivated by other people. So I always chose to find a more frugal route, but also having my cake and eating it too. So there's different ways that you can approach this. And the last thing is bottled water. It's so funny that I even have to still talk about this, because bottled water is a really big problem and it's a waste of money. So, little rant, plastic is a problem, guys, and I believe that we can all make efforts to really downsize this plastic problem. I read some statistic that apparently Americans spend over $16 million on bottled water, and we can totally avoid that. I will never claim that I'm 100% plastic free, but I do make an effort on a daily basis to reduce my plastic consumption or reuse the plastic that I already have in my life to death and recycle. Rant over. But Glenda, bottled water tastes different, and I'm gonna have to agree with you. I am totally a water snob. I like the taste of different waters, and so I completely agree. And so what I do is I use a metal bottle. So you can find, I believe it's steel bottles, and you can either go to Ross or Marshall's and go into the clearance section. You can usually find a bottled water for less than $5 in their clearance section. I usually use my bottles from conferences that they give us, and so I use them until they basically fall over, because I drop mine so much that the metal usually becomes all bent, and they can't even stand up on their own anymore. You can also get some through Amazon. I have a couple links below on a few bottles below. And the other thing is, if you are very particular about how your water tastes, use a Brita filter. You know, those Brita filters are pretty amazing, and they can give you that crisp, clean taste that you want. And trust me, I totally think that different waters taste different, but using a Brita filter will help you use the tap water, avoid buying bottled water. You're saving money, and you're saving the earth from consuming more and more single-use plastics. Those are my 4 realistic expenses that you can cut out of your budget immediately. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite tip, and if you start using it, let me know how it goes. Be sure to check out our other videos. They're coming out every single Wednesday on more frugal tips. Thanks so much for watching. Give me a little like and subscribe if you like this content. Bye.